done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. No, I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
And right there, we got cock-blocked by Vidic. Ah well. So, I'm gonna go look at the computer and see what's going on, and... I guess I have to wait till... I have to go in here and let the door close. Lucy won't let me, what's the word? She won't let me... she has to see me going to bed, but of course she has planted the code so I can get back out again. And so we're gonna go and look at some of the emails and see how interesting they are. I remember the first time I played this, I looked through them. They're really interesting. And we robbed the key, if you remember, from Vidic in the last Desmond sequence, so we can actually use that to access the key. And she left her key right there as well, which is grand. So let's see. Computer says for Lucy, good stuff. Alright, we'll go down to the outbox and let's see what's in here. Okay, so that was interesting. Now if you want to read these in slower, just pause the screen and you can read it. So I'll go through some of these quite fast, but I will read them. Alright. Just make sure, I think I forgot to read the top letter there, yeah. Okay, this is a long one. So just pause the screen if you want to read it, because I'm going to exit out in a sec once I scroll through this and get the general gist of it. Alright. And there Vidic just closes the subject, and it's just very blunt, saying get back to your work and stuff. So that was very interesting. Provided some insight into the backstory. And I really recommend doing stuff like this for the Desmond segments, even in the later games, because it just gets more interesting and interesting. Alright, so we're going to go back to Masyaf now after this cutscene, and I guess I'll talk to you after that. So happy gaming, guys, and I'll talk to you in a couple of minutes.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
Use vigilantes you have freed to block your pursuers and break their line of sight.
Come in, Altair. I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Aqqa with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land, and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Eris used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it. Whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Aqqa, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
Okay, sweet. That was awesome. Alright, he said we unlocked something, so hopefully we got a new ability. Yes, we've got a defense break. So let's go and practice that. It's always good to practice new moves. I see your man isn't waiting for us down here. No matter, I'm still going to go and talk to him before, because in the next video we're going to go straight to Acre, and I'm going to start in Acre, so to skip out all the travelling. So let's go and talk to this chap.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Alright, so let's go down to whatever it's called, and let's get going. Alright, that didn't work. There we go.
Perfect.
So you have to step and hit him just as you step. So
The work of a master.
Yeah. Alright,
And that, my students, is how we all should fight.
that was fun. I think I want to practice a bit of fighting though. So we're going to a fight and see if we can actually do a proper fight and have a bit of fun. Alright. Now we're fighting 2 opponents. This should be interesting. Okay, well, can't seem to combo kill because he's blocking it in a certain way. And they're not attacking me. So the only thing I can really do is defense press. I expected more. I thought I could do more, but clearly this isn't really working out. Alright, I guess I'll leave. That's not how you leave. I thought it was. Okay, can't climb over the wall. Let's see if I can get a little bit of a fight out of these guys then now. No? Okay, well, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna
You
get
must
out.
be busy. I understand.
Alright guys, I'm gonna leave this video here. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video when we'll be in Acre, going against Sibrand. So, talk to you guys later and happy gaming.
You must be busy. I understand.